Struggling with ADHD, these tips will help you with your productivity and help you to stay focused, enhance your concentration, and you'll be able to get hold of the symptoms of ADHD and be able to function better. My name is Dr. Debbie. Thank you every time for tuning into my channel. I appreciate it. And I'm your wellness coach, and I educate, for educational purposes. This video educates about topics, concerns about mental health, and ADHD is one of mental health that it impact many life of a lot of people, both young and old. Yeah, it is a childhood disease, as we know, or disorder, but at times it is missed the diagnosis, or it is delayed, and people carry it over from childhood into adolescent and into adulthood, and even at times in later years when the symptoms become very exaggerated and it starts to impact social functioning and other aspects of functioning, and people need help. So these tips, it will really help. Number one is you want to prioritize your life. It's very important, your wellness. So you want to have a planner. When you have that planner, that to be able to organize your task, your weekly task, your daily task. With ADHD is a disorder of attention, that the attention span could be very short. So we want to maximize a lot of things that we can do our productivity within that short span, and how to direct ourselves so that we focus all time and have high concentration in whatever task learning that we have to do. So it is important that prioritizing our wellness and having a planner for daily and weekly tasks is really important. And of course, as wellness, which is about self-care, how you are taking care of yourself to reduce anxiety, because anxiety too can become exaggerated with ADHD. So when you prioritize your wellness, your self-care, taking care of yourself, exercise, it helps with emotion, it reduces anxiety and boosts your energy, so it will put you in a better shape to be able to be on track and get hold of the ADHD symptoms and increase your focus, your concentration, and your productivity. Number two is you need to set a goal, because we say it's a disorder of attention. So you have a goal to set. What are the tasks that you have for today, for within this hour? How many hours do you have? Your attention span. When do like you can just look, focus, maybe you can be able to work for 2 3 hours, and then within that time you set a goal. You have to be organized, plan. You remember to use your planner that you already set up from the point one that we mentioned, and this you set a goal. Oh, I want to get this accomplished, this, send this email, work on this project, make this telephone call, make this email, and then you continue to check your box within that time when your attention is very high. So you become highly productive, and there is no anxiety that you are overwhelmed. You have a lot of activity that needs your attention because you've already set a planner, you've set a goal, and you are following according to all that strategies you set up for yourself. And then number three is to avoid impulsive action. Any action, any task, that, oh, I need to do this and all that. No, you avoid that. Or even like your emotion, or before taking some action, or even buying, you set a goal, like impulsive buying. If you are going to the store, you are going for shopping, you have already set your goal, you have a planner, you have a guide, that, oh, this and this and this is needed, I needed to purchase this and this, even to your budget, so that impulsive buying that will make your bill to get accumulated, and then all that will help you, to function effectively. And number four is, to have a distraction planner. What is taking your attention? What is distracting you? Is it your phone? You are working on something in the office or at home, or anything, your task, you're unable to follow through because you have to check your phone, you have to look at this, and all this is a kind of distraction to you. So like we have said in your planner, in your goal, that, oh, okay, part of the strategy is that while I'm on this project for these 2 3 hours, I'm not going to look at my phone maybe for the next 1 hour. And when I do look at the phone, it's just going to be for 5 minutes, that maybe there's anything important that I need to attend to, and all that. So it's not, you just form that habit, and by the time you repeat it again and again, because it's part of your tips now, that you are going to be tracking what is taking your attention. Is it the phone? Is it just turning on the TV for a little time? Is it like, oh, I just remember I need to chat with this, I need to walk to that office? So you track all that, and then you're able to connect the dots and be able to know how to work on that to improve on those distractions, that they will not be taking your time, and this will help your focus, your concentration, and help your productivity. And you're able to finish your task for the day on time, or for the week, or for the month, and you are not overwhelmed, you are not anxious, you are not nervous, you are not on edge or overwhelmed about anything, and life is going smoothly for you, and you have enough time, to get rested. Getting to point one that we talked about self-care. Okay, and number five is cognitive restructuring. That's, with cognitive restructuring, you want to act, you want to think, because with ADHD, it's attention span, you have that the impulsivity, that you don't want to wait for your turn, you want to talk above everyone. But with cognitive restructuring, you are conscious, of like, oh, you need to let other people, give them their turn to express their feelings, or any contribution in a, maybe in a teams meeting or whatever it is. So you have to think first and be able to process, your thoughts before you express yourself that day. And then this, I know it's a little by little, but it's already in your plan, it's already in your goal, in your target, something you are working on, and it becomes very easy for you, to go along with that. And number six is protein breakfast. Ensure that, your breakfast is protein enriched food, and then also, if you need to take snacks in between, that they are protein rich snacks, because protein is the building block of all the brain chemicals that we use, all the dopamine, the serotonin, the love hormone. Dopamine is highly needed, in ADHD, and it is the brain chemical that is low actually in ADHD. So with protein, we are able to have this building block for the dopamine, the brain chemical production, the serotonin, which is the mood, the happy hormone, or the oxytocin, which is the love hormone, and the endomorphin. So you have enough of everything that you needed, for the brain, the cognition, and then the concentration and the focus, and this really help a lot. And for kids that have ADHD, like, if we help them, to plan to have a routine that, they walk through every day, they know, oh, this is what I needed to do at this time. It helped them to go through their day smoothly, without getting frustrated. It's not that something new is introduced to them at every time, or there's no structure for them to follow. They get overwhelmed, they get frustrated, and this leads to meltdown, outburst, and a disruption in maybe the classroom, or at home, or anywhere they may be. But when we have a structured environment, we have routine for them, they are able to follow through smoothly, and this help them, to be able to focus. It helps them with concentration. It helps them with their productivity, attending to their schoolwork, being attentive in class, and then learning effectively, and as well their social functioning. They are not frustrated with their peers. They are able to perform well and accommodate and tolerate other people, and they come back home from school, happy, and without any anxiety. And when they get home, they are able to rest, because they've been able to focus and get all the learning done, all the assignment, and their wellness. So this is really important. These tips, when we practice it, either adults, young people, adolescent, or young children, or midway people, or elderly that struggle with ADHD, this help with their functioning socially, with their emotions, and with their productivity. I hope you learned something. My name is Dr. Debbie, your wellness coach. Thank you for hanging out with me, and this is for educational purpose. Please like, share, comment, and so that more people will benefit. And until I see you in my next video, have a positive mental health. Thank you. Bye.